Hello guys, what is going on? I am back today with some more male Garchomp shiny hunting. Yippee! We're over odds again, second time. We're over odds in total for the entire hunt. So I don't know, maybe today we get it? I hope that get it before the end of the week. I expect it to be able to get it before the end of the week. Might not be the case, I don't know. I also will not be streaming. Actually, I have a meeting tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure the meeting is at 3 PM. Which means I should be able to stream? I'm gonna have to double check that actually. I'll have to double check that. I have to check my mail on a whole lot of things actually. Alright, anniversary event is still got. Speaking of anniversary event, I need to gather coin bags because I used both of them yesterday. I need more coin bags. We swear. Hello there, Bob. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm gonna go collect those coin bags right now, I think. Before I forget once I leave. You had a spoopy nightmare? When do you not, Bob? You have those like every night, my man. Let me pet my buddy first and then I'll actually gather some more coin bags. It was about a woman. Oh no, not a woman. Crazy. How could it be? I'll switch and open Scarlets. And send a postcard from 2 different accounts. I was going through my bed. What? Through your bed? What is that even supposed to mean? Oh damn, no. No way. If only, you know, it wasn't a dream. Oh no. So it doesn't really matter that much. That was like a ghost woman, I think. Are you sure it wasn't sleep paralysis? Okay, what do I do? Because I need to make sure I don't connect to the internet, but I need to go to the Poke portal. And then mystery gift. Connect to Pokemon Go. Pair with the Pokemon Go account. Do I need to do that? I don't actually know. Nintendo Switch. Connect to Nintendo Switch. It was like a vivid dream or something. I don't really know what that means, but fair enough. Okay, paired. Now it connects to Pokemon Go. Then what do I do? I need to go into my postcards now. Postcards. Scrapbook. Pick a random gift. Send a switch. Send. Yes. Alright. That's a gift sent, so that's a coin bag on my main account. So I was hunting in my bed, and my mother randomly says there's a ghost in your room. Why do you remember your dreams so well? I got a golden lure module. Cool. And 50 gimme go coins in Scarlet Violet again. Because I didn't have enough of those yet. I don't know. Could it be perhaps that you're just making them up? how did I click on support by accident? That's impressive. Pair connect. Well. I wish. You wish you were that good at storytelling. Alright, connected. Connected Pokemon Go. Go into the scrapbook. Send this random gift. Send this. Alright. I got coin backs on both accounts again, so when I go out today, I can... Hopefully... I did not get shiny Gimmighoul yesterday, so that's kind of sad. I also caught, like, 3 Gimmighoul. None of them had a costume. Also interesting. I don't like how you only get 1.5 hour per account to shiny on Gimmighoul. You can get 70 Gimmighoul coins? Damn. Didn't know that. Alright. I'm gonna have to do this again tomorrow. I'll probably bike to the train station, actually. Doesn't sound like a bad plan. I can bike back, catching some Pokemans. Hello there, Ivan Mickey. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Not enough dancing for you, Bob. Just moving my head around a lot. Doing very good. You are so close. I am very close indeed. Indeedly. Indubitably. And I'm already over odds for this hunt, so that's cool. Hoping to maybe get it today. Probably gonna aim for 1024 encounters today. Well, I mean, hopefully I'll get a shiny before then. But who knows. You need Garchomp and Gabite. I saved them for the end, as Gabite in this Friend Safari was my first ever shiny hunt. First ever shiny I got, period. So I also wanted to be my final one. So it's not hard. August 29th, I will be shiny hunting Gabite. In the meantime, I will first do a Gimmighoul hunt in Scarlet Violet, because my current Gimmighoul is from Legends EA. It's the only Pokemon from a Legends or Let's Go game that is in my collection, and I don't like it. But also hunting Gimmighoul is really annoying, so we'll see how that goes. And I don't know, if you do get Gimmighoul, I'm gonna, if I do get one Gimmighoul, I'm gonna get it on 2 accounts. Did the Switch one allow more than one connected Go account? I don't know. I just repair every time, personally. How are you doing today, DTR? Hope we get both today. Well, I'm not getting both today again. I'm getting Gabite August 29th. What happens if I get both at the exact same encounter? Now that would be an interesting question. I may just not catch one on purpose. I didn't consider that a possibility. But I guess it's technically possible. What are the odds? Really small. Really small. Calculator. 1 in 1.5 million. Sorry, I don't think so. They would both be female. They probably would be. But then, you know, they wouldn't be my target. So. Did you get any interesting shinies today, DTR? I got a couple of nice ones yesterday. I've edited Pokemon Go shorts. They are coming out daily for a couple of days now. But shiny female Eevee. Damn. That's sick. I did also get Eevee yesterday, actually. I don't know its gender. Shiny Eevee and costume. Do I have any females? I have a female Sun Crown. It's the only female shiny Eevee I have. I also did get Bulbasaur yesterday, and 3 Sobble. No Gimmighoul though. It's really weird how you only have an hour and a half to catch shiny costume Gimmighoul. I swear to God, last year we got like multiple hours. This year we get an hour and a half, and it feels really short. Especially if you accidentally activate it, and you are all of a sudden busy or your phone dies, you're just screwed. It feels wrong. I've not caught a costume Gimmighoul yet. I caught like 3 Gimmighoul, none of them had a costume. It was weird. Thinking of maybe buying the research for the Gimmighoul I encountered. Although that seems wrong. What would Gimmighoul's shiny rate be anyway? Surely it's 1 in 64, right? You'd think. Can't be much worse than that, you'd think, given how limited it is. Got a few gimme shinies? Dang. I don't know, I had an hour of coin bag yesterday that I used. It's so worth it. It is? Why? It looked garbage to me. Research. I got my shiny one, the 3rd to spawn, I think 1 in 64, nice. Yeah, I don't know, I've seen like, I don't know, you have 30 minutes, so that's like, I saw about 120 yesterday, I guess. Something like that. On the store, I guess it could be worth it. I don't know what you get 2 incubators and a raid pass for 250. And I guess if you buy it on the store, you get 2 raid passes, probably. It's not so worth it. Like, it's not bad. You get 2 incubators, and I guess if you buy it on the store, 2 raid passes? Or do you get also another incubator on the store? Pokemon Go store. Are you ready for Global Go Fest? I think so. I guess that is something I have not talked about yet. I planned to stream the 2nd day of Go Fest, however, the day after that is my grandfather's funeral. So, I cannot say anything about whether or not Go Fest will be streamed. I will play it both days, and I will make a video about it, but I can't promise a stream anymore. Oh yeah, you do get an extra incubator, you're right. I'll buy it. One shiny Sobble yesterday, that good enough for me. Damn, I got 3 in like 10 minutes or less. Proceed to payment. More than me. Yeah, bro just completely forgot Community Day. Kind of funny, honestly. Still waiting for the leaf green shiny. Fair. Damn, I'm broke. Well, I have a job soon. Right. Bought the tickets. Alright, now I need to evolve 10 Pokemon. That sounds annoying. Oh, it's timed as well. Okay. Well, it kind of makes sense, I guess. Okay. Spin 10 different Pokestops or gyms and evolve 10 Pokemon are the most annoying ones. Let me see if I can do some evolutions. I haven't evolved Sobble yet, I guess I can do that. Move to a different route now, it's 5% deter, instead of 15% and 20% Pidgey. Alright, fair enough. Let me see, I have 4 shinies. I have 3 shiny Sobble, I think, yeah. I caught 4 Sobble during the calm day, 1 XXL and then 3 shinies. After that, I kind of stopped playing. I have, after evolutions, like 100 Sobble candy left. That's kind of funny. Why won't he like Pidgey anymore, Cern? Oh, and with this evolution right here, I now have every single shiny starter in Pokemon Go. Yippee! Got 13 shinies and a Hundo, nice. I could have gone for a Hundo, I didn't. I don't really care too much. And 13 shiny, dude, I did a transfer session on my alt. I have like 20 space right now and no coins to buy more space. My global, my alt is not gonna like global Go-Fist too much, I feel like. I think this trucker can become the Drurizile. Hello? Hello? Can I get an encounter? Jesus Christ. It's not going for a Hundo, just spawn from instance. Fair. My alt can get about 1600 space. That's crazy. Let's tag them all SLD and Galar SLD. Voila. I still need to evolve a boatload more Pokemon. Sick. You know, I've already had Bulbasaur shinies now, but no Charmander or Squirtle. It's kind of sad. Oh, I have the Shadow Kabuto I've not evolved yet. It's huge, apparently. Cool. Sorry, shiny Shadow Snorlax. Congrats. Thanks. Yeah, like I said, there will be... Dude, I'm just gonna spoil my shorts for the next couple of days. Tomorrow there will be a short about Noibat, Shadow Shiny. I think the day after that is Bulbasaur, the day after that is Eevee, and the day after that is the Sobelcom day. You want the Hatch Shiny Worm? Well, it's 1 in 128, so it should be really easy to get. Most will be legendaries. Yeah, good luck with that. Oh, it starts tomorrow at the same time the anniversary event is still going on. That's crazy. Let me evolve these Rattata, I guess. I have only 13,000 candy. Purple inside the hex makes it look purple. I guess kinda. I don't know, I'm not really clicking on them much. Can't wait for the evolutions to be introduced and me not having enough shinies. It's going to happen. Raid start at 12? What? How do you know that? How would you know that? He's a hacker. Of course, of course. Event starts then? Yeah, but raids usually don't start until, what, like 6 AM? What else do I have a boatload of candy for? Voltorb? I have a lot of Voltorb candy. I can do this evolution. I need to do 3 more after this. 600 since the Noibat. Hooray. Also a female Noibat, by the way. I just want to point that out. That was like the opposite of what I needed. Also have a lot of candy. I have like 2400 Charmander candy. That's like, I can evolve that, I guess. A couple of them. Also stop hunting on 4 consoles. I'm hunting on 2. Oh, why? Why? I mean, I'm also hunting on 2 instead of on more than 2. That's because I only have 1 X and 1 Y. I tried seeing if a route today would equal more gimme. It didn't. Why would a route equal more gimme? Also, should I transform my Zygarde? I still have stupid dog Zygarde. I'll evolve the Squirtle as well, it's fine. Seeing Sunday bonus? Oh, you get more spawns of what, incense or something? I don't know what the bonus is exactly. Okay. Well, it's not incense, it's also not affected by broad time, unfortunately. Which it should be, by the way. Not being affected by that is cringe. drew a shiny Spoopa yesterday. You drew one? No way, Bobbers. That is crazy. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Are you proud of me, Australian Hex? You talked Australian? What? What? Did not realize that. Also, I swear to God, is this Pikachu more likely to be male than female? Or is it just me? Did I talk Australian? I swear to God, that was British AF. I was about to start talking Australian, but I think that would have been American, not Australian. Oi mate, how you doing today? Welcome to the shop right here. What would you like to buy? That was my best Australian accent. I'm not even going to try and continue that. You know, who in this chat has been in Australia? I'm raising my hand. You can't see it. No, you can't see it. I wonder if that's how DTR talks. I doubt it. I feel most Australians don't have such a thick accent, I feel like. Especially not if you live in, like, busier cities. DTR's not most, he's a special little guy. Fair. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but in terms of accent at least. Time for Hidden Grotto. Okay. Good luck. Can you soft reset for the shinies there? I really don't know. I've never played Black TY2 properly. No. Are they shiny locked? They are locked. Oh. Find shiny Spoop, I'll post it next to the drawing. Right. Is Spoopa and Friend Safari? I don't think so, right? It's Vivillon. Similar to Wormhole Mons. Oh, okay, so they're not locked. They're just determined once you enter the grotto. Or are they not that similar to Wormhole Mons? Are they still shiny locked, regardless? The Hidden Grotto in Black TY2 Mob is what we're talking about. Where you can find hidden ability Pokemon. Never heard of it. Sounds like a skill issue. Only way to get Breloom? Well, that's just not true. Ever heard of trading? Or also Friends of Safari 1 in 512. Also specifically getting a male shiny goodbye though, or 1 in 1228.8. So not too bad. I'm over odds though, both for this phase and for the total hunt, so that's cool. It is what it is. I mean, my Manaphy went under odds, that's all I can really ask for. Shiny in 3 encounters, sure Bobby. If my Pokemon weren't holding the held item, Frisk wouldn't activate, right? Pretty sure. If it happens, you mod me? No. I don't think so. Well, that means next one would have to be Shiny Bob. Yes, well, it's not happening. So we don't even have to worry about it. I love how I lost 4 encounters while Noibat. Cursed by the Bulbits. How did I get two female Noibat at once? What are the odds of that happening? Like, really small. Getting 2 female... Getting 2 female Noibat at the same time is 1 in 144. Getting 2 females at the same time is 1 in 36. I'm really small, says the guy who was not over 190. Random Vaporeon Destiny Mark Hunt. I saved, quit after, opened it yesterday for postcards, shiny Bronzong with zoned out mark. Down. Lucky. I want to say I slept pretty well. No, I went to bed really late. I was watching the Wolfie video. Help. I didn't even fully watch it. I didn't watch the last match. I'm pretty sure it was the last one. Maybe unique shiny mark on it? Nice. I love Wolfie using random teams. To be fair, I also love using... I'm currently using a really wacky team of Pokemon that Ash companions have used. I have now 2 games in a row lost to some unfathomably bad luck. One game I lost because it was my Excadrill versus their Basculegion. I still had my Sash, they outsped. So I clicked high horsepower knowing I would win. I missed high horsepower and lost. Right. And then today, I had a match where it was my Mega Blaziken and Primarina versus their Basculegion and Vanilluxe. My Blaziken had already speed boosted, so it was the fastest thing on the field. So I made sure to one-shot Vanilluxe. And I knew if I do that, Basculegion is probably gonna one-shot my Blaziken, but that's fine, because my Prim is gonna one-shot the Basque with Moonblast. It lived on 2 HP. And I did the calcs. He only lived on 2 HP because he specifically was a bulky Basculegion. On Rockslide Nerf to the ground. Speaking of bad luck, yesterday I had a gym battle against the... What type gym leader was it? I don't remember. Dark, because they had Mega Malamar. I missed Rock Slide twice on their Mega Malamar, which allowed them to KO my Garchomp. I then followed up by hitting the Malamar with Moonblast from Whimsicott, twice boosting its special attack. And then when I used my Mega Staraptor, it got guillotined by the King Gambit. Still won, by the way. Still won, by the way. After 2 special attack boosts from Moonblasts, 2 Rock Slide misses, and a guillotine hit, I still won. Okay, I happen to have 3 fairy types on my 8 Pokemon roster that I can use. Champion still exists. Yeah, you are 1 for Smellabulb. So, like, I had a bit of an advantage. Like, I have to bring Staraptor to every battle, so I have, like, a fighting type available every battle. And then I had 3 fairy types. I didn't use Grimmsnarl because it wasn't that strong into the dark type team. I used Garchomp instead. Now all I need is the fighting gym badge, and I think I have all gym badges for the current season of that Discord. And I mean, I am a Mega Staraptor team, so with 3 fairy types, And 2 ghost types. So you'd think the fighting type gym is not going to give me many issues. And actually though, I have a flying type, 3 fairy types, and 2 ghost types. So I just do not bring Incin or Garchomp, and it should be an easy fight, hopefully. Literally every Pokemon resists or is immune to fighting. That's kind of funny. Is that true? No, Grimmsnarl isn't. Grimmothy is not. 666. I had a fun turn 1. Oh, please do tell me about it. No, Bro, player on Sylveon versus friggin' Incin. Don't know what's so fun about that, but dude, DTR, I totally understand using random teams. I'm currently on ladder. I'm using a team. May the Blaziken, Iris the Excadrill, Mallow the Tsareena, Lana the Primarina. What else do I have? I don't know, those are my most used Pokemon. Dude, my opponent doesn't know what to do because I've never seen these Pokemon. They don't know what moves I have. So many people forget the Queenly Majesty on Tsareena. It's so much fun to just use a random team. They might be slightly weaker Pokemon, but your opponent has no clue what the hell you're about to do. I love it. Oh, nice, DTR. Oh, that's what you love to see. No, that's lovely. Leaf Green is now my 3rd most played Pokemon game on Switch down. I don't know, Leaf Green is not that high on my Switch. I can tell you that much. My mom might also be coming upstairs soon. That is a possibility. A rather high possibility, to be precise. 2nd most unluckiest game down. Mine. Your number 1 is settings? That's a joke, right? I hope. Unless you AFK'd settings for a long time. Not what it is for me. Pretty sure not even all games are displayed, but we can have a look. Where's the profile? Yeah. 800 hours of Fortnite, 875 of Scarlet though. Beat that. 515 on Quest, 935 on Sword? What the, how do I have more on Sword than anything else so far? 35 on ZA, 25 on Leaf Green. How the hell is Sword the winner? Oh, because of all the Masuda hunts I did, probably. That explains it. He's playing Pokopia today, nice. I should charge my phone. I'm gonna be out a lot today. And charge my power bank too. Charge everything. This cable is not connected. That's not gonna charge. I hope to get Charmander or Squirtle or Gimmighoul today. Bulbasaur could be okay. I guess it would be nice, but not my target. Sword 770, Violet 685, down. I also gotta keep in mind that I did do a Professor Oak's challenge on Sword on a different account though. That is not even kept track of. The fact that I did a Professor Oak's challenge. God, I definitely have over 1,000 hours in Sword on multiple accounts combined. That's crazy. I have many shiny ones left. True. Very true. And you don't even like Masuda, basically. I didn't initially either. Then I figured out how fast Masuda is on Sword Shield. 400 on my alt, damn. Damn. All 4 fossils, 8 starters, rest of the ace, which is like 2,000 extra hours. Yeah. There's no max on the Switch though. Although it also wasn't on the 3DS, to be fair. How many hours do y'all think I have in Pokemon X right now? Yes, Bob, stay in school. No, I definitely have more Bob. Should I check right now? I could. Plus 200 with my badge quest found. Okay. That wasn't explained. I kind of want to just have a look now. I'm gonna have a look now. How many hours I have on this? I don't know what all it's gonna show, so I'm just gonna cover it up real quickly. Very nicely. I don't know if it shows like names or stuff in here. Yeah, it does. Doesn't show names anymore? Good. Where do I see this info? Am I stupid? Oh, it's here. Where's Pokemon X? I played this demo for 2.5 hours, and yes. I played this game for 60 hours, Jesus Christ. Where's X? Not here. 1,431 hours. Is this Puzzles and Dragons? Yeah, it is. Cool. Back to X. X age? Did it show? I don't remember that. Hand. 53? What's with 53? What, you think I am 53 years old? Damn. It had to be there? Oh. My bad, I guess. I don't know. I missed something. Apparently. To mine to craft, that is the question. Yeah, I'm gonna be so honest. For some reason, I don't want to place 20,000 dirt. I don't want to do it on stream, I don't want to do it off stream. I really just don't want to do it. So, you know that thing where I upload 1 Minecraft video per month? Yeah, it's no longer happening, I don't think. I'll do it whenever I want to do it. Freedom, I know. I should do some evening streams though. But like, I don't know. We're starting yeah, we're still starting the Minecraft server. Tuesday. That's still happening. The plan was to get Shiny Garchomp before then, such that I could just, you know, do a couple of days of the Minecraft server streaming. But I guess not. Now the plan is Tuesday morning. Yeah, Tuesday morning, 11 AM-ish. I'll probably start the Minecraft server, I think. Being able to walk after Tuesday grinding. It's fair. It's quite an inconvenient time for things. But it is what it is. Oh, you have gym Tuesday. Oh. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. What's in raids Tuesday? I don't even know. Again, I don't really plan to do any raids the upcoming week. Not really. It's more important DTR. That's a very good question, Bob. I mean, you can play Minecraft when you're tired, right? That should be fine. Exactly. Know your priorities. In hospital bed? Right, yeah. Also, I'm gonna be honest. The server costs money per time spent on it. Because of this, AFKing will not be allowed, and I've also not tested out the server yet, so I don't really know if /claim actually works. We'll figure that out though. Still have to hunt an Axu this year. Why this year? Just on a fraction of Friend Safari, dude. Tuesday, one of the Tau Trio, one of the Curum, and one of the Crossma. Wednesday is the opposite. Interesting. Maybe put on my bingo. Oh, fair. Duo, I mean? Which duo? I mean, it is one of the Tau Trio. You mean one of Zekrom and Reshiram, one of the Curum. Yeah, I get it. The yin yang. I don't want to do random encounters in Sun and Moon. I did that twice. No, I mean Zekrom, Reshiram, and Curum form the Tau Trio. Don't think it's Tau as in T-A-O, not T-A-U. That's a Greek letter. But close enough. Well, for Clink and Cyndaquil. How many Pokemon have I Island scanned for? When I move, I can set up SOS. Why only after you move? Have you found that? I'm sure you've not found a place to actually stay at yet, right? You don't have a place yet for yourself, or do you? I don't know. What'll I have an island scanned for? Instead of more DS? It's too possible right now. Interesting. As in, like, these two are open for you and you have to choose, or there are possibilities, but you still are gonna have to be chosen. I wish we had shiny races in the Discord. Yeah, right. I island scanned for... Not Gen 1. 2 Chikorita, 2 Cyndaquil, and a Totodile. Swinub. 2 Trico, 2 Marshtomp, and 4 Combuskin. 3 Cyndaquil and 3 Chikorita actually, and 1 Totodile. I forgot. I'm not sure myself. Interesting. 2 Monferno, 2 Primplop, 2 Grotle. Is that it? Oh, 2 Axu, of course. Is that it? That might be it. I don't know if I island scanned for more than that. I can grab a list of island scan ones, I guess. Island, oh. Oh, okay. No, I didn't do any of those. Primplop of Procrastination. You're talking about the time where I took forever to notice it? I remember that. Yep. That was fun, wasn't it? I love that clip. I think it was Tomo that said shiny Primplop or something, right? Okay, but all the Pokemon I just named are all the Pokemon I island scanned for. It's a lot of starters in Swinub. I was there spiritually. Sure. Even though I didn't know you existed. Do you ever do brewing when you Minecraft? Not often. I mean, oh, that's a really good question. I mean, obviously, if you want to get how did we get here or something, I did it for that. I have an entire brewing room in my base. But do I use it? I use it for my slime farm. I use it quite a bit for my slime farm. I don't even cure zombie villagers either. I just don't do that. I've like plenty of emeralds. I don't know. No, not really, I don't think. I don't really brew much. I mean, again, occasionally I do, but yeah, not much. You know, even if I go mining for netherite, I'm not making fire res potions. I'll just wear good armor and not die, you know? Remember when I had to do one EV encounter in Quest yesterday? No, I don't. Now I do, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, now I do. Plop. Buh. I do the speaketh again. You know, Bob, do you have a least favorite Pokemon of every generation? I don't know, man. You're asking for a bit much here. I mean, to be fair, Bob is the type of guy to have a list of top 3 most hated Pokemon per gen, I guess. Why do you hate Mew? Because of how annoying it is to get? Why did I have to make Mythical so annoying? I don't know. It's a bit shitty. I know you're lying. Oh. Well, if you know that I'm lying, Bob, then you already know what my least favorite Kanto Pokemon is, right? So why are you asking? It's Pidgey? What? Why would it be Pidgey? What did Pidgey do wrong? What did the Pidgey do, Bob? What did he do? I know you're saying Mew because you think this is request. Well, what else is it for, Bob? Why else are you asking, huh? Huh? Well then, answer that, bucko. Knowledge. What kind of knowledge? I call bogus. Hero, Granbull, Huntail, Munchlax, Buffalon, Scrub, Komala, Graplock, Rellor. Damn, he actually has a list, that's crazy. I'm just generating a number, y'all are stupid. When you generate the number, Bob? Don't say what the Pokemon is. Let me guess. Realistically, I should be able to know. 119. Oh god. Okay, that's not very great. Okay. Electrode. Execute Executor, Cubone, Marowak. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Lickitung. Coughing, Wheezing, Rhyhorn, Rhydon. Yeah, that's correct. Tangela, Chansey, Kangaskhan. Horsey, Seadra, Goldeen, Seeking. It's Seeking. There you go. Koala is the cutest thing ever. Such a boring Pokemon, even if it's our national animal. That's a really boring Pokemon. It has a silly ability. It's not competitively viable. The shiny sucks. As a matter of fact, Komala itself doesn't have a shiny. No, it's valid. I kind of just got nothing going on. Regular koalas are cute. But genuinely, the last good photo that was taken of me was me hugging a koala in 2019. Dude, that was such a cute little animal. Bad idea? Oh, I need to see that? No. I don't even know if I have the picture myself. I might have to ask my mom for that. Just so you're aware, this was at a petting zoo in Australia. Their claws are vicious. Again, this was at a petting zoo, so I'm sure it was completely safe. I'll do a Goldeen recipe, then I'll check if you're right. I know I'm right, Bob. You don't need to worry. I can check it myself. I've posted right here. 119 is indeed seeking. I was correct. Okay, fair. They're also kangaroos. They weren't... I guess they were maybe for petting, but not for holding. Some baby joeys. I also remember in Canberra, we went to like some kind of kangaroo valley where there were just hundreds of kangaroos. It was crazy. The koala would claw hacks his face. Remember, 2 negatives make us a positive. You're right, Bob. That's how that works. If you scratch something that's ugly, it's definitely not becoming uglier. I love how you say 2 negatives make a positive. As if not like when you add a negative number to another negative number, it doesn't like stay negative or something. Like, no way. 2 negatives makes a positive. It's such a stupid statement. Oh yeah, my mom died. And then after that I was diagnosed with cancer. Such positive news. Right? So a cool find am I volunteering? Oh? I don't know what the hell you're volunteering, I'm gonna be honest. A Gen 9 starter bowl? Oh, this is like the thrift shop. Right, that's cool. Also, I love SLFD. Can't even type the name, just SLFD, but I do love that Pokemon, I can see Bob. No, that makes sense. What did Munchlax do to you? Have you tried catching a Munchlax in Gen 4, Bob? Probably not, I would imagine, otherwise you know exactly what Munchlax did wrong. Bum 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 bum. Genuinely, a Master Ball Munchlax might be the rarest Pokemon Ball combo possible in Gen 4. Is there a rarer combo possible than Master Ball Munchlax in Gen 4? I genuinely don't know. Well, let's specifically talk about Diamond and Pearl Platinum. We ignore Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I saw 2 birds yesterday, 0 dropped the ingredients. Womp womp. You know, the farther you go in happenstance, the more likely you are to find legendaries. You do know that, right? So maybe try a harder happenstance island. I thought we were talking IRL. I saw 2 birds and neither dropped an ingredient? What? I thought he meant Pogo. But... And now the 25k one, that means literally nothing to me, Bob. Which level is that? I know there are like, what, 12 levels in happenstance? I don't know what a 25k one is. The third? Okay, well that's really not far if there are like 12 levels? 9 levels? There's a lot more than 3, I know that much. The first I can go. For now. Sounds like a skill issue to me. Maybe if you were focusing on getting a second Starmie rather than using your Pharaoh, you could get farther. You also do have a Bulk Up Machamp, right, I assume? 2 Enderman. What? Yes, okay. Fair enough. And you are using a lot of good stones, including ones with a lot of hit healing. Where possible, of course. Yes, okay, well then I feel like you should be able to get a lot farther. Almost died. Why do you fight 2 Endermen at once? That's just a skill issue, honestly. Also, if you're ever fighting a lot of mobs at once, just build up. Ah, you can't do that with enemy anymore. I am not getting a second Starmie. Well, then stop complaining, Bob. How about that? One at a time healed between. Down! Okay, you're clearly not a PvPer. I suppose. Pharaoh does way more damage than Starmie. I really want to see a recording of your Starmie and your Pharaoh attacking something, Bob, because it just doesn't sound believable. What could do more damage than Starmie? These creepers, yeah. I mean, and also, like, okay, yeah, sure, I believe Pharaoh does more attack and 1 damage. But 1 attack from Starmie is 8 hits. Right? Whereas, I don't know how often Pharaoh does an attack. But 1 attack from Starmie is 8 hits. Which is quite a lot. Mob griefing is now off, down. Just to let you know, mob griefing will not be off on the server. Pharaoh can attack a lot. Alright, if you say so. Other pump is so weird. It is a bit of a weird attack, I'll not deny that. But it is very powerful. You know what would make cast from good? What would make cast from good? If it actually hits. Well, if it's not hitting, Bob, that sounds like a genuine skill issue on your part. So swim combined with weather change. But for all the weather types, you mean? When a weather is up, it's just twice as fast. I mean, even then, its offensive stats are so jank, bro. I don't know. Maybe. It'd be something at least. Can I name your newborn baby? You know what, Bob? Sure. Swift swim, weather change, levitate, wonder guard, sturdy. Just let's think about it. A Pokemon with levitate, wonder guard, and sturdy. Wow, what is that? What can they die to? No, a lot actually. Now that I think about it, quite a lot. Including weather, but not if you put weather change on it. Well, I mean, it would just be sandstorm. Yeah, it was status. I was thinking about stealth rock, because, you know, with levitate you dodge spikes. You don't dodge stealth rocks, though. Wait, I don't know, toxic, will-o-wisp. There's like the only 2. Toxic, will-o-wisp, and sandstorm would be the only things you die to if you had all of those abilities. And stealth rock. And poison powder. Bah. Is there ever a reason to run poison powder over toxic? I don't know. The heck did you clip? Oh. Right. Uh-huh. Just for the future, okay. I'm just waiting for Conkeldurr sweeps when Toxic Orb drops. Why Toxic Orb? And not Flame Orb? You know, just the superior orb in this situation? What? How would you ever run Toxic Orb over Flame Orb on Conkeldurr? Also, now that I think about it, the orbs are named really weirdly. You have the Flame Orb that puts you on fire, you have the Toxic Orb that poisons you, and then you have the Life Orb that gives you life. Nope, it takes life away. It's really weird. Imagine they add all 18 gems. Well, that'd be broken. I don't think they'll do that. Especially not with Mega Evolution in the game. Would it? Yes. While it is probably weaker than Mega Evolution, Z-Moves, G-Max, and Terrestrialization, it is the gimmick of Gen 5. It's literally Gen 5's meta ran around the gems. I don't know if I mean, you probably don't remember that. But yes, the Gen 5 meta was the gems. Although, to be fair, in Gen 7 we did have Megas and Z-Moves, but... But Gems and Megas will be able to be combined, whereas Megas and Z-Moves aren't. So, I don't know. Number 63? What? Mega Z-Move, G-Max, Terra, and Gems in one battle? Yeah, that'd be crazy. Another thing about Gems is you can combine it with, like, G-Max. Pokédex number 63. Balls. Oh, it's 6 before Bellsprout, but it doesn't tell me much. Let me see. 50 is... Diglett, so we have Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian, Psyduck, Growlithe, Mankey, Primeape, Arcanine. I did the order not entirely correct. Wait, I'm gonna do it again. Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian, Psyduck, Golduck, Growlithe, Arcanine, Mankey, Primeape, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Machop. It would be Machop. Is that correct? No. Balls is Abra. Abra's before Machop. Oh. Right on turn 1, Electric Gem, Electro Drifts. Yes, yes, of course. I mean, no, because I don't think we're gonna see the gems in Champions ever. I think that's just forgotten media. But other than that, I mean, yeah. I wouldn't be super surprised if we're gonna see, like, Dynamax Miraidon or Z-Move Miraidon. That's a very interesting, you know. Dynamax and Z-Moves work on any Pokemon. So how is that gonna work in Champions? I don't know. Number 95, that's just cruel. And the thing is, it's 5 before Voltorb, right? So just before Voltorb are Krabby, Kingler, Drowsy, and Hypno. The one before that is Onix, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's Onix. Turn 1 EV Z-Move, Baton Pass, Fluttermane. Yes. I mean, I don't know. Just if you see an Eevee in battle, you know it's gonna Z-Move, so just double into it, and it's not an issue. I don't know, I truly do wonder what the future of the game has to hold. Also wonder if we're gonna see some kind of PETA mechanic in Weewa. Wee wah, wee wah, wee wah. That'll be interesting to see. Somewhat peta mechanic. You know, mega, giga, terra, peta. I don't know what comes after that, to be completely honest. From what? Oh. Let's play a game. I say Dex entry and you guess who it is. Oh lord. This is gonna go very wrong very quickly, I feel like. But sure, Bobby. Why not Bobby? How about no mechanic, but they make picnic, camp, and Pocopia combined? What? How does that work? It's balloon time in Pokemon Go. Ooh. The beak of a bird can't begin to scratch its stalwart body to defend itself. It spews powder. Toadstool? Wrong. Damn. That describes Toadstool perfectly. No, it doesn't. What am I thinking? I'm thinking completely stupid. Never mind. Ah. Hello there, Kira. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? This entry is from XY. Okay, the entry is from XY. It's not necessarily a Gen 6 Pokemon, though. What is Gen 6 or prior? Kakuna doesn't have a beak. Nor does it have Stalwart. I'm pretty sure Stalwart was not an ability that existed in Gen 6, now that I think about it. The beak of bird Pokemon? It said bird Pokemon, so Toadstool is obviously wrong. Can't begin to scratch its stalwart body. To defend itself, it spews powder. The fact that it spews powder makes you think it's like a grass flying type, but there are not enough. I think like the only grass flying type in Gen 6 is Tropius. And that just wouldn't be it. It doesn't have a beak. It still spews powder though. Where are you getting flying from? The fact that it's a bird Pokemon? Leads us in the right direction? Oh. It's not. The beaks of bird Pokemon? Okay. Right. Okay. Well, then Kakuna's a pretty good guess. To defend itself, it spews powder. Is it spew pow? There we go. I found it. I found it. Okay, but... Okay, you said... Okay, I thought you said random dex entry. I guess you didn't say that, so that makes sense. I love shaders, they blind me. Right. Oh yeah, just so you know, DTR, you're gonna be playing on like 200 ping or something. Which is not as bad in Minecraft as it is in other games, I guess. But yeah. Yeah. Again, for Minecraft it shouldn't be the worst thing ever, but yeah. As long as it's consistent. Well, I can't make promises on that. I'm gonna be paying for the server, so I sure hope it's like decent. It's more expensive than I thought. I'm just telling you that now. It's gonna cost me a bit more than I was hoping for, but it's fine. I don't know, the maximum... If I run it for like, what is it? 6 weeks, 24/7, it would cost me like $50. And since it's not going to be running 24/7, it's not that bad. So it's like, it's not that bad, but ugh. It's also not that pretty. Just use one of the virus ads free server. Well, the thing is, there's always the option to just use an Eternos free server. It's just that it sucks. I've used Eternos in the past. It sucks really badly. Even with just 2 players on the server, it's not good. So we're not doing that. It was an option. I just did not want to do that. So we spent some monies. $888. Don't know shiny. Guys, what is up with my shiny luck? We're gonna surpass my previous hunt. What's up with mine? What? Triple odds, a third odds, over odds. Yeah, I mean, fair, I guess. It's interesting. It swims as fast as a jet boat. The edge of its wings are sharp and can slice apart drifting ice. So it swims and it has wings. And it's really fast. Makes me think of Veluza. No, but Veluza doesn't have wings, those are fins. Mantine is not fast, nor are its wings sharp. Peter doesn't have wings. Garchomp? I don't know, somehow Garchomp fits. Okay, no. There's an entry from X again, okay. Empoleon? What is that yes to? For the fact that you're using your DS? Or was it yes to Empoleon? It's Empoleon, okay, okay. I was like, steel, water type, but it also has wings. That seemed most logical to me, and I was like, Empoleon. That makes sense. 900s, no shiny. Cool. How about I do one? See if you guys can guess it. It's covered in a slime that keeps its skin moist, allowing it to stay on land for days without drying up. Gumi, no. Good guess though. And I guess as a tip, this is a Pokédex entry from Shield. Gudra, no. It's not the Gumi line. Something slimy. I wish it was written down. Fair. There you go. There are 2 more Pokédex entries that I could give as extra hints that don't just give it away. Whoopa! No. Shells, no. If you want another dex entry, I can give it. I mean, the other dex entries aren't that much better. One more guess. Okay. He's putting it in Google to see which Pokemon it belongs to, isn't he? I'm genuinely taking my headphones off. I don't want to listen to this song. It's Stunfisk. No. Right, next one. This one. Let's give the less helpful one first. These Pokemon line the beaches. The sticky mucus that covers their bodies can be used to soothe sunburned skin. How convenient. Galarian Slowpoke, no. The hand guy thing. The hand guy thing. You're gonna have to be a bit more specific than that. The what now? That like, just say the Pokemon. Hi mom, I'm famous. Why are you famous, Bob? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Pokemoku! Bob actually did guess it. I'm gonna give that one to Bob, I'm sorry, DTR. Even though you might have said the Pokemon first. Guess I'm on stream. How are you doing, puppy? Nah, fart. Fair enough. You want me to do another? Just existing at the moment, fair. I'm just trying to think of a Pokemon. Trying to work with my sleep schedule. Oof. Whether this Pokemon. What is like the least helpful Pokédex entry I can get for this Pokemon? Okay, I'm trying to find a dex entry that doesn't just give it away. That's apparently harder than you think. Holy moly, all of them give it away, kind of. All the dex entries talk about the exact same thing. I'm just gonna give it the entire dex entry, I guess. Frick, genuinely frick you. I'm actually listening to the game audio. Frick you. Alright, here's your dex entry. This Pokemon gained vastly enhanced flying capabilities after its legs became wings. Brother, Jesus Christ, how? Alright, dude. Bro's cheating? Built different. Alright. I'm gonna guess Salamence. Salamence still has legs. What? I guess Mega Salamence could have worked. I don't know. Okay. Next one. Okay, this is a horrible one. All of his dex entries give it away immediately. I wasn't expecting that, but here, I have this dex entry. The more sunlight this Pokemon bathes in, the more spicy chemicals are produced by its body, and thus the spicier its moves become. Scoville is incorrect. Bum, 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 bum. Down. Paris is incorrect. You're not gonna be annoying and pick Capsicum instead. No, I would never, dude. Is that an official guess? Capsicum. There you go, Bob, you got it. My bad, guys. Sorry. To be an embodiment of the sun, it appears during a bitterly cold winter and safe. To be an embodiment of the sun, it appeared during a bitterly cold winter and saves Pokemon from freezing. Solrock? That's the first thing that comes to mind. I don't know how it would save Pokemon from freezing though, so maybe not. Solgaleo, but Solgaleo would not have that Dex entry. An embodiment of the sun? What? Volcarona is a really good guess. I like that. Correct, bub. What is? Nope. I want to be cheesy with one of my things, but it's surprisingly hard. I can't type either, apparently. Nope, not that one. Let me find one myself. 3-1 pop out. Womp womp. That sucks. Be bothered being too picky. What about this? I know, right? Really annoying. I found a decent one, I think. I also want you to guess. I'm not gonna tell which game this Dex entry is from. It has no problem drinking dirty water. An organ inside Blank's body filters such water into a poisonous liquid that is harmless to Blank. Stunfisk, no. Marini, incorrect. That is quite a hard one, to be fair. Maybe first guess which game the Dex entry is from. I wonder how long that's gonna take. X and Y, incorrect. Gen 6 in general is incorrect. I can tell you that right now. Nothing in Gen 6. Swallowed, incorrect. Sword Shield, incorrect. Ah, Gen 7, incorrect. Is this Mon from past the DS era? So Gen 6 and up. I'm not gonna say the Mon, but yes, the Dex entry is from Gen 6 and up. Scarlet, Violet, Paldea, and Wooper, incorrect. I'm not gonna give any hints about the Pokemon, but the Dex entry is Gen 6 and up, yes. And we already know it's not Gen 6 or 7 or Sword Shield. that the dex entry is from. Gumi, incorrect. 6 or... Sliggoo, incorrect. Gudra, incorrect. Come on. It's not the Gumi line, Bob. Let it go. Let it go. Sorry. No, we'll not do that. We'll not do that. Y'all have still not guessed which game the dex entry is from. Flip that? Nah, let's not. It is from Gen 9, it's not from Scarlet Violet. ZA? It's not from ZA. Hee-hee-hee-ha. Get pranked, bozos. PLA is Gen 8. There's one other Gen 9 Pokemon game that has Pokédex entries. Stunky, incorrect. Sleep, incorrect. Sleep is probably Gen 9, yeah. I don't even know if Sleep has Pokédex entries, to be fair. Champions is incorrect, doesn't have Pokédex entries. What a game, Hex! Is it a Gen 8 Mon? Again, I'm not gonna say that, I don't think. At least not until after you guess. What game the dex entry is from. Binnacle, incorrect. Just keep guessing. What Pokemon game could this dex entry be from? I feel like you've already had a lot of options. Can't be that many more. As a matter of fact, I think there might be seriously one Gen 9 Pokemon game you've not named. Noibat is incorrect. Shellos is incorrect. Okay, now that I look at it, it does happen to have the exact same dex entry in Scarlet. I did not realize that the dex entry is also identical in Scarlet. But that's not the game that I got the dex entry specifically from. So it is in Scarlet. It is correct. Dragonair, incorrect. Like, I could give you another dex entry, but it just kind of gives it away. Glimora, incorrect. You know what? I can give another dex entry that doesn't give it away. I can. Was it a dual type or nah? Nah, here's another dex entry instead. Any more dex entries and you know the answer instantly. That's the only dex entry I could give. It stores poison in an internal poison sac and secretes that poison through its skin. If you touch this Pokemon, a tingling sensation follows. Let's just say that the tingling sensation is not from the poison. I'll give that hint. Salazzle and Clodsire? No. Belly Bolt. No. It's a good guess, I guess. I guess another hint I'll give is that this dex entry is from Sword. The one that I just gave. So it's in Scarlet Violet and in Sword Shield. And in another Gen 9 Pokemon game. Pinkerchin, incorrect. Would have been, no, that was a really good guess as well, though. I'll be honest. I feel like it's so obvious in hindsight. I mean, given the fact that I liked Bob's Belly Ball and Pinkerchin guesses, maybe it should be kind of obvious by now. But, I don't know. So it's electric, perhaps. Axel, there we go. There we go. You still have not guessed what the initial dex entry was from, but sure. Bro. Thought of that, but you didn't say it? Interesting. So obvious. Bricklin Pokopia, there we go. Yes. I thought it was too obscure for it to be that. Oh, interesting. That's why I remember it. I read everyone. Lol. We'll choose the next one. Never heard of it having a filtration organ, me neither. Here's an Alpha Sapphire Pokédex entry. When it swims close to the surface of the ocean, people aboard ships are able to observe the pattern on its back. Wailord, incorrect. This... I'll I guess at least say that this dex entry also exists in Y and is the exact same. And in Heart Gold Soul Silver it's the exact same. Torpedo is incorrect. So this is a dex entry from Heart Gold Soul Silver, Y and Alpha Sapphire. Barboach is incorrect. Mantine is incorrect. I can give another dex entry. It's not gonna help. Mantike is correct. Because Hexabeetle, I am like that. That is correct. I don't know, another dex entry. Scientists discovered that the distinctive patterns on its back differ by region. Sorry. It's just too much fun to do that. I don't know, we're gonna do 28 more encounters this stream. I don't know if we should do another one. Another one, okay, one more. I'm not gonna put too much effort into it. Ah, here you go. In the spring, it grows berries with the texture of frozen treats around its belly. From Alpha Sapphire and Y. And Shining Pearl. And Legend ZA for Q-Pop. And Pearl. Tropius is incorrect. Karma for Mantike. To be fair, almost all of its dex entries are really not that specific. It's kind of interesting. Wow. I'm gonna be honest, almost all of these dex entries I wouldn't be able to get it with. Without it's no Bumna, it's not. No Bumna! Dude, I'm so happy I'm using a model, not a face cam, because I was not able to hold in my laughter when Bob said Snow Bumna. And I said no. Working on timing another sparkle. Yeah, it's Snover. Actually, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've not done a singular evolved Pokemon yet. You mean fruits are favored, Fruit Bob? This gourmet carefully picks out just the recipe once using its sonar one to end it all. I don't know. Greedent? Wrong. Skullcat? I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Munchlax. Snorlax. Wrong. What other Pokemon are like food Pokemon? Pensage. It's so easy. Sure, buddy. How is it so easy? I don't know. I can think of many more Pokemon that would be a gourmet. Alchemy? No. Is it roots or fruits? Did you make... Oh, okay, you already corrected. Fruits are its favorite food. This gourmet carefully picks out just the recipe ones using its sonar. I don't know what the hell a sonar is. I'm gonna be honest. Also over 1,000. Cool. Recipe? Oh. Ripe ones, okay. Doesn't help. Picks out just the ripe ones using its sonar. But why gourmet? That just throws me off. It's not gonna be Venonat, right? It's Noibat, isn't it? This one is Noibat or Gourmet. That's just stupid. Also, why does doing 512 encounters take so much longer today than it does other streams? Don't know. Didn't even get a shiny today. I really don't know. It was literally right in front of you. Yeah. This doesn't make sense. I don't know. The dex entry doesn't make sense for it, in my opinion. Sonar gave it away. Kind of. The Sonar part did give it away, but the Gourmet part? Why the hell is Noibat a Gourmet? Doesn't even have a mouth? Can it even eat? I don't know. Alright guys, I'm gonna now do one that y'all not gonna be able to guess. Guaranteed. This one is unguessable. They are kind, but can be relentless when defending territory. They challenge foes with tusks that can cut steel. Hexers. No. First try? Crazy. Crazy. It licks up dirt to take in the minerals. It needs to keep its tusks in top condition. Crazy. Not you telling me that entry a year ago probably did. It loves sparkly things. It seeks treasure in caves and no, it's Murkrow. All wrong? Crazy. Starly easy? Nah, that ain't Starly. Meowth. Me. Right. It'd be so funny to do a Pokemon we already did, but just a different text entry. Gibble. Noibat? I don't know, we better hurry this up because I'm gonna do one more encounter after this one to reach double odds, and then that's gonna be it for today. And again, if I have my meeting at 3 tomorrow, I should be able to stream tomorrow morning, but I'll have to double check that and maybe have to prepare. I want to stream tomorrow, but I can't promise it. So, yeah. I hope y'all have a nice rest of your day. And I'll see you guys again some other time.